Hello guys, my name is Jasprit Kaur and I am the student of Early Childhood Education program in Harsing College. And today I will describe about the first one is a Montessori approach and the next one is the principles of Montessori. There are the environment program and the next one is the sensorial area. In this the third year of life, according to the Montessori, the child can begin to order and classify impression through hands-on examination. Sensorial materials were designed with the purpose in mind. They originated from Montessori own design. Language method cultural area. In the cultural area, they will learn about the different types of the cultures and they are more eagerly to learn about that. Ideal statement of the Montessori approach is a spontaneous, expansive educational system designed to afford the child liberty to move and act in a prepared environment and encouraging self-development. There are the many benefits of Montessori approach. The first one is the assessment. The materials used in the Montessori approach are usually made by the wood, and there are the different types of material like a movable alphabets, pink towers, sound cylinders, hands-on tasks which are include pouring, scooping, watering flowers, washing toys and sweeping, then dressing frames, puzzle maps, beads, binomial cubes and checkerboard. These are the materials which are used in the Montessori approach. The educator role in the Montessori approach, Montessori refers to the teacher as a non-teacher because they only guide the student when they need. The following are the primary role of Montessori teacher. First one is an observation. It is the primary role of educator to observe the child while he is doing activity, while he is free. All the time the educator has to be observe the child. Free the child to learn. In the Montessori approach, child has a freedom to explore anything. Provide appropriate guidance. It's the responsibility to the teacher to provide the appropriate guidance when children need. Redirect behavior. If the child shows the misleading and misguided behavior, so it is the responsibility of the educator to redact and how to mold the behavior of the child. Prepare the environment. Ed Educators are responsible to prepare the environment before any activity. The second one is the Reggio Emilia approach. The Reggio Emilia approach was developed in Italy after the Second World War by the Lawrence Milagzi. The Reggio Emilia model takes from Dewey ideas about progressive child-centered education, and the foundation of Reggio Emilia approach lies in its unique view of the child to foster education in the youngest learner, to promote the best possible integration among children's 100 languages. Atlesta specialized trained individualized in fine art. She will use all sort of medium to explore art and medium. They are generally document in portfolio. The principles of Reggio Emilia approach. The first one is the image of the child. The educator in a Reggio Emilia first and foremost always speak about the image of the child they have. About adults see children are competent, full of potential and actively in constructing his own knowledge through interaction with others. 100 languages of the children. Reggio Emilia educator believes that children have the capacity to learn many languages in one's time, and they provide a variety of symbols and graphic models. And the progettagion means the design. They design the classroom in very unique ways. And environment as a third teacher. Yes, the through conscious use of space, natural light, display of children's work and attention to nature and detail, the environment provides as another teacher. And teacher as a learner. The role of the teacher in Reggio Emilia is just like a learner. They learn within the child and beside the child. And parent and community involvement. In the Reggio Emilia approach, parent and the other people involved in the classrooms, and the material which are used in the Reggio Emilia approach is mostly made by the wood, like a cardboard tubes, popsicle stick, cotton wool, natural material like a rock, stick, pine cones, bark and leaves, and wooden blocks, fabric scrap, clay, charcoal, and they also offer all kind of instrument. The environment of the Reggio Emilia approach is very inviting, attracting and comfortable environment, and they welcoming the student. And as in the picture you can see, they install the plant in the mid of the classroom, and the all material are made by the wood, and there is a small sized window so the children can easily interact with the other classrooms, and they have to access to the kitchen but within the observation, so they can easily interact with the other age groups also. And there are the many benefits of Reggio Emilia approach, as they learn on hands-on experience, so they learn how to solve the problems and how to engage with other community, like other age groups, and welcome, they always welcome the new experience, and they learn to develop the social skills as they interact with the other age groups also, and they express themselves with the confidence, and they learn with enjoy. The first and foremost role of the teacher is keen observation. They have to be observe the child while they are doing the activity or while they are free, and a co-learner and collaborator with the child, and not just an instructor. And educator recognize the critical learning, and each child has a portfolio daily journal with board and written evidence of learning, and the teacher records all the behavior through the pictures, videos and notes, and the teacher has to stay with the child until the 3 years of age. Reggio Emilia philosophy is an innovation and inspiring approach to early childhood education, which values the child as strong, capable, resilient, rich with wonder and knowledge. And the third approach is a waldorf approach. The founder of the Waldorf approach was Rudolf Steiner, and he also founder of the anthroposophy. Its means is to bring about truth or new knowledge through truth about spiritual aspects. And according to the Steiner philosophy, the human being is threefold being of spirit, soul and body. And there are the two components of anthroposophy. The one is oneness with world, and the second one search for self. Oneness with world means world is interconnected, and search for self means wholeness. And there are the some principles of world of education. World of education stems from experimental, hands-on learning activities and real-world experience, and the storytelling is the key. The children thrive in nature, and routines gives children a sense of security. There is a big emphasis on art, music and creative expression. Waldorf education use projects to learn about material from experience, then use textbooks, material to help them connect and what they experience to actual lesson materials. And the material which are used in the Waldorf approach is made by the natural and wood, the wooden toys, as well as unformed natural materials such as sand, water, stick, shells, acorns, stones. And toys and material in Waldorf classroom are made from the natural fibers also, such as wood, silk, wool and cotton. And student will learn hands-on experience, like they also learn about the knitting, how to sewing the clothes, like that. The classroom environment of the waldorf approach is very comfort and peaceful, as we can see in the picture, and the daycare environment is decorated like a home, kept warm, and they are encouraged to help out with physical activities. And as we can see in the picture, the all material are made by the wood, and the children have access to all things but within the observation. And there are the many benefits of Waldorf approach, like children taught by song, storytelling and puppet show rather than the directly taught, and children can really learn about themselves, and it promotes the healthy, unhurried and development appropriate learning environment, and it's the home and center based. The purpose of the Waldorf approach to foster in child a sense of individuality, self-esteem, wholeness, and they will also emphasize on the respect and creativity is encouraged in the Waldorf approach, and Waldorf school of taken better care of children. And moreover, in the Waldorf approach, children learn with fun and joy, and they learn from their inner motivation. Children can learn at their own space because they learn about the hands-on experience, and the Waldorf approach provides the safe and secure environment to the children as other approaches. The role of teachers to observe the child while they are doing the activities or while they are the free, and they have to clear communication with children, colleagues and parents also, and the teacher has to teach curriculum focused on developmentally appropriate education, and they have to collaborate with teachers and other parents to solve the problem and to the for the development of the children also, and they have to deliver core subject as well as the integrate skill building and artistic subject. The ideal statement of the world of education is to foster the child's a sense of individuality, self-esteem and wholeness, and they also learn about the self-regulations, responsibilities and how to solve the problems. And the next approach is a use magic, means play is a magic. Use Magic was launched in 2001 in Quebec, and it is the first and the foremost educational program that is used in many daycares centers to encourage the active learning by children. Active learning, the concept of active learning is the foundation of which this program lays on, and the Use Magic built his program on this very cornerstone. Next is what is play, and play that absorbing activity in which healthy young children participate with enthusiasm and abandon. And there are the two types of the play, role play and pretend play. Involves making props, finding objects, building blocks and using paints, and it also enhances the imagination. Imagination create image in their mind to do with their feelings and thoughts and ideas. And there are the six type of play. As first one is the unoccupied play. It means when the child really is not playing at all, just observing. And the second one is a solitary play. Solitary play means when the child playing alone and maintaining this status by being focused on the activity. And onlooker play means child watching others at play but not engaging in it. And the other one is a parallel play. Parallel play means when the child plays separately from others but is in close proximity to them and mimics their action. And the other one is a associative play. Associative play means when child is interested in the pupil playing but not necessarily in the activity they are doing. And the cooperative play. Cooperative play means when a child interested both in the pupil playing and in the activity itself. There are the three perspectives on play. The first one is a classical theory that is given by the Herbert Spencer, And in this, the aspect of play is only burning of the energy. And the second one is a modern theory, and it means that the learner is no longer regarded as the passive receiver of knowledge but as an active constructor of meaning. The third one is the contemporary theory, which are given by the Lev Vygotsky and Juni Bronfenbrenner. Children learn social and cultural context through their daily living experience, and in this they provide the zone of proximal development. They are the five principles of Jose magic. The first one is that each child is unique because each child has their own space, own interest, own capabilities. Children are primary agent of their development. Children mostly learn by their own rather than others. Children development is a comprehensive, integrated process, and children learn through play. And the cooperation between childcare personnel and home childcare providers and parents is essential for the overall development of the children. In the Juicy Magic approach, they provide the safe and secure environment, and they provide the age appropriate material for all the children, and they emphasize the capabilities, interest and abilities in the mind, and then they provide the activities to the children. And there are the many benefits of using magic approach, like they learn and they build about the physical skills like fine motor skills and gross motor skills, language development through the play. They learn and they communicate with others, and they also learn about the vocabulary, and they acquire the social skills also, and they will cooperate and collaborate with others during the play. And the emotional skills, how to cope up with their feelings. They learn about the problem solving techniques. They learn about the imagination, creativity, like that. The role of educator in the UC magic is to keen observation of the child and provides and gives the rules and regulations, provides the safety, security, and provide the comfortable environment which is free from the harmful materials, ensure each child health, and they have to listen carefully about the what the children say and what they want to say, and they are the role model facilitators rather than dictating or dominating. The fifth approach is a high scope approach. High scope approach was designed by the David Vickard, and it developed in United States in 1960s, but now this is common in the many other countries also, and it is based on the Jean Piaget idea. Children should be involved actively in their own learning. Principles of high scope: regular planning by the teaching staff in according with the developmentally based curriculum, modern and careful child observation, and they learn by doing. Children are encouraged to work by hands-on experience on material and make project according to their own choice. They have the freedom to choosing, organizing, evaluating learning activities by their own. The environment of high scope approach is very peaceful, comfortable, and they focus on creating an environment where play items are used as raw material for learning. And in this approach, routine is a large element of high scope classrooms, like a morning routine, lunch, arrival, departure, transition, etc. And every high scope program divides their classroom into learning centers based on the reflection of children's nature, and they provide the age appropriate material for all the children as other approaches. The material is made by the fabric piece, all size of blocks, and find natural found and recycled material, for example rocks, twigs, containers, shells, piece of carpet, and old clothes. As we see in the pictures, the all material made by the wood, the carpet, and there are the blocks also here, and children learn with their interest, and the educators, and the whole classroom environment is like that. There are the benefits of high scope. high scope approach. First one is a emphasize problem solving skills. The teacher always observe the child and they always try to solve their problems, encourage the use of all senses, education through movement, cultivate curiosity, and they provide the activities which create their curiosity and increase their confidence and create social relation. They are the some responsibility of the educator to enhance the child's development, like of they have to focus on their children's strength and they have to avoid using punishments and rewards. When behavior problems arise, they avoid isolating the child, instead encouraging the child to discuss the problem with the adult or others involved. The problem solving approaches help children develop social skills and become more aware of the impact of their action on others. The ideal statement of the high scope approach curriculum is a developmentally appropriate approach that is child centered and promotes the active learn. And moreover, the plan review is the most important part of the high scope approach. In this, firstly, children plan what material they wanted to work with, and after that they review their plan and do it successfully. So these are the 5 approaches of the early childhood